guys! So you know that our favorite videos by now are our Empties videos. We love filming these because they feel like so accomplishing to like say you use something up entirely, and we like these videos because we also get to kind of recap them and tell you whether or not there's something that we would buy again. So normally Jamie and I try to do these videos together, but you guys know that sometimes we have a lot of stuff and those videos can be like 30 plus minutes. So we are gonna split them up occasionally. I have like a little basket here that I have amassed of empties, but Jamie has like a bag. So she's going to do her empties video next. She's in the room with me too, so if I look at her or she giggles or, you know, she makes faces at me and makes me giggle, that yeah, we're together, but she's gonna do her videos, her empties video coming up soon. Okay, I finished another one of my Downy Unstoppables. Love this stuff. The pink, the pale pink one, and Shimmer is my favorite. I've said this before, it smells like Prada candy to me, so you can't go wrong. It just has that kind of like sweet candy scent. I like it. We love these. These even made it into like our best of 2013 like random stuff that we loved, because we both go through these like crazy. Also, Bath & Body Works candles, like speaking of going through them like crazy, this was one that I burned downstairs in my like kitchen and den area. It's Champagne Toast, and I love it. It says pop, clink, and sparkle with an effervescent blend of champagne, juicy nectarine, and black currant. To me, you really smell the nectarine. It has like a really nice, refreshing like citrus scent, and I loved that. So it was a nice one to burn to kind of like, because I've been on such heavier like fall scents and then like cranberry and really woodsy like winter and holiday scents, that going with something a little bit lighter for a while was a nice change. I finished up another one of my Skintimate shave gels. I love this. This is in the Raspberry Rain. I go through these like insanely too. I love this one in particular. The Raspberry Rain is my favorite scent. And it's fabulous. It gives me a nice close shave, and I will always buy that brand. You know, some people like hop around or just buy like the Target Up and Up brand. For some reason, I like think that I have to have that brand. It's mental. Many things are mental. Alright, Clarins. I go through these like crazy too. This is the One Step Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. It's the orange kind of rough one. I love this. I used this when I kept it in my shower, and I use this to take off pretty much all of my makeup in the shower. It is gentle enough to use every day, every other day, whatever you need to do. Sometimes it would not get like eyeliner off, like if I had, you know, tight lined or anything like that, or used color on my waterline. Because of the exfoliating texture of this, I wasn't really going to scrub my eyes with it. So I just have to hit that with like an eye makeup remover. But if you want a cleanser that has a little bit of like a sloughing off feature for exfoliating, this one is a very good one, and I've gone through many of those, and I'll buy it again. I am completely in love and addicted to the Shiseido cotton pads. Like I said before in other videos, you can certainly get these a lot cheaper, you know, but I think personally $9.50 for these is not bad. You do get a ton of them. Does it even say how many? I don't think it has like an actual count on there, but it's a lot, and I feel like because they're so thick, you can use both sides of them, so you maybe even get a little more out of one pad than you would just like an inexpensive thinner one, and they are fabulous for taking off your makeup or for using like a toner. I don't know, they're like a little treat for your face, and I like treats for me, so I figured why not treat my face. A nail polish remover. This is just a cheapo little non-acetone, no, it's acetone actually for natural nails, strengthening nail polish remover. I use these and I cheat. I love to put, I love the pump on my Zoya 3-in-1 remover, so I just, when I run out of that, I fill them up with the cheap stuff. But this works just fine as far as getting my polish off And then also, oh, I'm so sad that I used this up. I'm going to have to get more of this soon. It's the Bioderma, and I love it. Got this in like July or August from, I think it was July, a swap that we did with a British blogger and YouTuber named Maria Sparkle. She sent this over, and I love it. It is really great at taking off your stubborn eye makeup, and you know, it's just, it feels gentle. Some eye makeup removers even, or makeup removers in general, if you get them around your eyes, can leave like a little bit of a filmy, I don't know if, maybe you can tell me, does that just only happen to people with contact lenses? Because I wear contacts, and I really notice that I feel like some of makeup removers make my eyes feel filmy afterwards, but that does not. Okay, a little inexpensive bag of cotton rounds. These are the Swisspers. I'm not sure even where I got these. Maybe CVS or Rite Aid, something like that. Little cotton rounds. I think I use these for taking off nail polish. I just keep those in a little container, finish those up. And then this was actually something that I bought in 2012. Put it away because it was a fall scent, and I didn't want to use it over the spring and summer this past year, so I pulled it back out in the fall. It is the Brown Sugar and Fig Creamy Body Scrub from Bath & Body Works. I love Bath & Body Works body scrubs. They are my favorite, and this Brown Sugar and Fig was just really, I can still totally smell it. Really nice and like a warm autumnal scent. So I pulled it out in the fall. It did take me a while to totally finish it up. I have a little bit of the body lotion left in that scent, but I do love it. Alright, now a few like little things. I have 3 mascaras that, you know, mascara, you kind of never get to the point where you're like, oh, that's empty. But you get to the point where you're like, oh, I know I shouldn't use that anymore. It's way too dry, it's clumpy, you know, all that good stuff. This was a Revlon Lash Potion. I had this for a while. It's the Grow Luscious. This was in black and brown. It was a good mascara. Like, if you're looking for a good drugstore option, I think that this is a fine one. This was my waterproof option for a while. Now I actually think that I need to repurchase another waterproof mascara because I don't think I have one at the moment. But it just got to the point where it felt way too dry, and I know I've had this for quite a while, so I was like, yeah, it's time to part with it. Another thing I knew I had just had way too long, and because it was Dior, I hung onto it for even longer than I should have. It's the DiorShow Maximizer Lash Plumping Serum. I wish I could say that I got my money's worth out of this. I do not feel like I did. It was one of those things that when I first bought it, I was really excited about it, so I used it a lot in the beginning, but then it kind of lost its appeal. It got a little old. But you know, just one of those mascara primers. I don't feel like I ever really noticed that it did anything extra for my lashes. It didn't make my mascara wear any longer or make them more full or long. So I would not buy this again. I don't know. If you guys have used this before and or if you've used any mascara primer or like a lash plumping serum before, let me know. I'm curious just to see your thoughts. I personally just think they're kind of like one of those gimmicky things. Another mascara, the last one. This is the Clarins Wonder Perfect. I did really like this. This is like so stiff and dry now that I could barely even get it open. It was just in brown. A really good mascara, but felt like she had just expired. She'd been around for a little too long. So those were 3 mascaras that I decided to part ways with. I have gotten a couple of new ones lately, so I didn't feel so bad. Would I repurchase any of those? Maybe. I have my favorites, which you've seen me talk about in a ton of other videos. They're all just kind of okay. 2 samples that I went through, and let me just tell y'all, Mama does not need to love this stuff, but I did. I have a friend of mine who worked at the Clarins counter in a Macy's on my side of town, who, she was my Clarins rep at Macy's for a while. Her name is Megan. She was fabulous. She's really, really knowledgeable and such a sweetheart. She left, well, funny enough, she showed up in my Starbucks as a barista closest to my house, so I still got to see her all the time at Starbucks, which was really nice. And she let me know that she was going to work for Saks for the La Prairie counter. And if you know anything about La Prairie, you know that it's a very luxurious brand. So luxurious that like moisturizers I think are in the like $250 range. I think you can get some that are a little bit cheaper, as in like maybe $150. But I mean, come on, Clarins is more my budget of like what I can allow myself to spend on skincare. But while I was in Saks during the holidays, I saw Megan. She helped me out with buying some things, and she hooked me up with some samples of La Prairie products. The first one is the Cellular Hydrating Serum. I love serums. I think serums are an essential key part of your skincare routine. Everyone should use them, and I've been through a few. The Clarins Hydro Crunch by Face Serum is fabulous if you have dry skin. Right now I'm using their double serum, which is also, I think, a very good serum. This La Prairie one, fabulous. Megan gave me 2 of each of these, and I've used these up, and I'm giving Jamie a fresh set so that she can try them out, because I just want to see what her thoughts are of them. You know, if I won the lottery or if somebody gave me like a nice sizable gift card to Saks or the mall that Saks is at, I might splurge and buy myself this. It would be really like a treat yourself of the year type thing. It would definitely not be something I go and do over and over, but great skincare products. I'd love to know if any of you use their stuff. The moisturizer that I used up is the Cellular Time Release Intensive Moisturizer. I have not had the dry skin issues with my face this year that I had last year, and I attribute a lot of that to the skincare routine that I'm doing. But I have had a little patchy dry places come and go. And the day that I was in there seeing her, it just so happened that I'd actually had like a little spot come up on my chin that I was treating, and it was the treatments that I was using to get rid of the blemish was obviously drying out my skin. So she told me that this moisturizer is great because, like it says in the title, it is like a time-released moisturizer, that's a new concept and something new that I hadn't heard of in skincare before. So okay, I've talked enough about 2 little tiny samples, but they are very, very good. If you use the La Prairie brand at all, I would love to know what you use. Oh, this one makes me sad. There are some things that when we come across in our empties, I'm just like, oh gosh, why did you have to go? We were so perfect together. The Philosophy Miracle Worker Miraculous Anti-Aging Retinoid Eye Repair. This came in our QVC New Beauty test tube that we got last October, and Jamie and I both just literally like lost our minds for this eye cream. It is one that I'm gonna buy for myself. I'm waiting to like either save up some Ulta points or, you know, just have a go treat yourself moment. Because this is like a $65 eye cream, I believe, but in a full size. This is not a full size, obviously. But amazing eye cream. I think that I could not allow myself to go buy another one by any other brand right now, even Clarins, because I love that one that much. I finished up one of my little Nicole by OPI drying drops. I go through these. I mean, it takes a while because you're only using like a little bit at a time, but for getting a fast manicure and being able to, you know, put on clothes or walk out of the house like 5 or 10 minutes after you do your nails, these are fabulous. They set your nails really hard and dry. I love it. And then MAC Fix Plus. This was a small one that Jamie gave me in July, and this has been one of my favorite things that I think I've discovered recently. And I know everybody else and their brother, or maybe not your brother, but everybody else has pretty much already discovered it and used it. But this was definitely a pleasant surprise for me, and I've already bought a big one. And then something else that I got, this was in a Sephora like 500 point perk set that I got in a haul that I did in like probably around October. It was a Tarte set, and in it came this little sample of the pure Maracuja oil. I have not used this on my face, but because I've been using other skincare products, I didn't want to mix too many things, but how I found that I love to use this the most is when I'm putting on body lotion after I get out of the shower at night, to add a couple drops to my body lotion, and I feel like that has kept my skin from feeling really dehydrated and dry this fall and winter so far. So I would definitely buy a full size of this, which surprises me. I didn't think I was gonna like really go nuts about it, but the way in which I used it with body lotions, I think I enjoyed it more that way than I would have if I had used it like on my face. So hope that makes sense. Those are my empties. Like I said, I had a small grouping, but I felt like it was some really good products. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Jamie will be up with her empties really soon, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!